Alright guys, so in this video I have a new air gun and I have an old air gun. You're not going to believe what this new one looks like. It's pretty awesome, but first we're going to unbox the old one. After we get done testing these air rifles, we're going to take them hunting and we're going to see what we can do with them. This is an old air gun, but it's actually still fairly new. But these originally were under $100. It's a QB57 air rifle and it's in 177 caliber. Alright, so we have the stock here with it's a side lever, so you just open the side and to cock it, but first we're going to add the, oh, there's a spider. Ooh. Anyway, so we're going to add the barrel assembly to the gun, to the stock here. Just turn this on right here. This thing came in a package like this. Did you hear those vehicles? Okay. This scope came with the package back in 2012, I think, when they sold these. They're from China. I really have no idea how good these things will be. We're going to take a shot at the target. We're going to check accuracy. We're going to check speed. We're going to shoot it through the chronograph. And then we're going to also do that to the new rifle. And then we're going to go hunting afterwards. If this thing is even huntable, we don't know yet. Man, that's actually pretty clear. This is actually clearer than most air rifle scopes that you can buy now, cheap ones. In the box, they actually sent a brand new industry brand pellet tin, and this thing's never been opened. This side lever comes all the way back, then you just load your pellet in the back here, push this in here to close it back up. That way when you're putting a pellet up in there, it doesn't slam on your thumb, and you get the same kind of thumb that Grand Thumb has. 474. Terrible trigger. It goes all the way back against, and then it's like pretty crazy. Alright, let's go check the group out. I was aiming at this target right here, and we got a pellet there, 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 and there. So that's like a 7-inch group. 2 of them were pretty close together, but the rest of the 3 were pretty terrible. I don't think we're going to take this gun hunting. It's not near consistent enough. It's fun to shoot, but it's an old air rifle. Every time I shoot, the scope slides back a little bit, so that has to do with me shooting very inconsistent. No matter how tight I fasten the scope, it still wants to slide back. This rifle is very cool, but I don't think we're going to take it hunting. Let's open the new gun and let's see what that thing does. It's a cool gun, but not very accurate. Alright, so here we have the new air rifle. This is a BM8 survival air rifle, black bunker. It's pretty cool. Take a look at this. It folds up into such a small little gun here, and you can carry it. It has the box here. You can put stuff in here like pellets and stuff. You just push this tab down, the gun opens up. Click this back in place. You put this back, and then you fold this down. This is what will cock the rifle then, and you just lock it in place. Right there it is. So let's cock it. I have not cocked this gun at all, so we're gonna cock it. Oh, it takes a man to cock this thing. Oh, this thing has a pretty good crack to it too. Trigger is definitely better than the old air rifle. It's got quite a long stage to it. But hopefully, this thing is 22 caliber, so I'm hoping we can take this thing out and shoot some birds with it. So let's load it up, let's check the grouping, and let's see how fast it shoots. I'm using JSB 15.8 grain pellets, and they're Diablo Jumbos. We're gonna load up the first pellet here. Once I shot through the chronograph, we're gonna add the optics to it so we can shoot further and with the scope cam. Whoa! Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. 1,000 feet per second. That's pretty cool. Let's load it up a few more times. See if that's correct. I actually didn't read online what they say this thing shoots. I'll put it on the screen here. Okay, that sounds more like it. 682. We'll do it again. That's a pretty big difference. And you know, that was the first time this rifle was shot, so 688. Okay, so now we're a little bit more consistent. 702. The hand grip is pretty bulky. It's pretty wide here. I mean, you could put your hand in here, but it's fine. It's fine. It's got this rail on top, but this rail is plastic. There's a lot of plastic parts on here, but that just makes the gun a little bit lighter. And this thing was almost $300, which wasn't too bad for a survival air gun that folds up into that'll fit in your backpack. All right, so we got the optics on here, we got my scope cam, optics here, and then my phone clips to that. So it's pretty simple, but it does a pretty good job. We're gonna take a couple shots on the target to see what this thing can do as far as groups, and then we're gonna take it to the farm and we're gonna shoot some birds. So maybe some rats too. Right, the first shot I hit right here. I'm not sure what happened, probably me. And then the next 3 shots hit right here. That's like a 1-inch group at 30 yards. I can deal with that. We'll dial this thing in so it's hitting right on the target, and then we're gonna take that thing hunting. My first air rifle that I ever had was a break barrel Beeman from Walmart. It was very non-consistent, but I still shot a lot of birds growing up. So maybe even some birds that my mom gave me a whooping for. So we just got at the farm here. We got the owner's son here, and I'm gonna show him the cool air gun that I have. Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah. It folds up into a little size where you can fit in your backpack. I'm gonna mount my scope cam on the back here, and we're just gonna walk around the farm, and we're going to see if we can shoot some pests. I might be able to hit that one.
I think you could.
Did I miss?
Yeah.
What the heck?
I don't know, but I know you were dead on.
So I'm mowing the farm, walking around. I shot at a blackbird and I missed. So I came back out here, did a couple shots on the boards over here to see where I'm hitting, and the gun was off. And I was like, I sighted it in when I was at home, came to the farm, the gun's off. The more we shoot this gun, the more I realized that this plastic rail was a bad idea. Check it out, this thing wiggles a lot. This Allen screw is loose. I think if you put Loctite on there and tighten it up, it would stay tight, but we're gonna have to get an Allen wrench, tighten this rail up, and then we're gonna start shooting again. Yes! I got that one. There it is. It's gonna die.
There's one right there too.
Yes. So it's hitting low.
He dropped.
Yep, nice. We're plinking these pigeons now. I zeroed the gun back in after I tightened up the rail, and we're shooting good now. Yeah, I hit it. I bet it'll fall down outside.
Catch. How?
He's dead. Yes. Got it. It hit it. I'm not sure where. This 22 caliber, it doesn't kill the pigeons right away, but we've been finding pigeons laying out there where they fly out and they die. So nice. He just found another one that flew out there and died. That's really cool. The reason this is like a $300 gun is only because it folds up. I don't think it's built with that much quality. Now that we shot a few pigeons, I'd like to try to hit a few sparrows. It'll be a little bit harder to hit them, but let's go shoot some sparrows and starlings. Yes. So yeah, I just shot a starling. I hear it flopping around on the roof. This gun has such a vibration that every time I shoot, it's hard to stay on the bird with my scope cam. This pigeon is right around 30 yards. We're gonna see if we can take the shot. What happened? This is quite possibly the worst air gun that I've ever tried to shoot. I'd be lucky to hit one of the cows. There's also some groundhogs around the farm here, so we're gonna try and see if we can shoot a groundhog with this gun today. So we just spotted the groundhog. We were just driving around in the truck on the farm because I really wanted to shoot a groundhog. I didn't know if they were gonna be out today, but we just spotted one in the ditch over here. So I parked my truck right here. We're hoping it sticks its head out and we can maybe test this gun on a groundhog. Let's hope it shoots like we wanted it to shoot. There it is. Dropped him. Stuck his head back in, but we're gonna see if it sticks its head back out. There's some hair stuck on it from groundhogs going in there, and they'll run it all the way down to where we just shot that groundhog. So somewhere in this pipe, there's a dead groundhog, because after I shot him, he got an extreme headache right away. He fell down instantly, but then he got back up and crawled back into the pipe. And we were thinking maybe he'll come out of this, but I don't think he'd make it all the way this far. Let's go look for more groundhogs. Oh my, this air gun sucks. I tried to zero it in multiple times today. I shot probably over 50 rounds through it, and I thought I had it zeroed in, and then the next shot I take, it's not zero at all. And just now I missed the groundhog at like 30 yards. I should have easily hit that groundhog. At first I thought it might have been me, but at this point, I feel like it's the gun. You want to shoot it and be effective with it? Not the gun you want. I've been shooting about 5 times, and I'm hitting maybe 3 out of 5 times, and then I gotta redial the gun, go somewhere, re-sight it in, and then shoot again for about 5 times, and it comes off zero again. This pin right here is supposed to be all the way in to hold this, and it's like shooting today, it popped out this much. I'm gonna have to take something and pound that back in there. We probably would have been better off bringing the old takedown air gun from Beeman. It probably would have done better than this. Or maybe I'm missing something. You know, if you see me doing something wrong on here, let me know in the comments down below. There's no way I'm taking this air rifle home, so I'm gonna leave it here with Jack. I'm more than glad to give him the air rifle, and he can maybe make some good use of it, shoot some rats and pest birds. This gun is staying on the farm. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate every one of you guys, and I will see you in the next video.